American Development Bank official says the process of ongoing retrenchment in the public service and at state-owned enterprises, while unfortunate, is also necessary in helping Barbados to turn its economy around. The IDB's regional economic advisor, Moises Schwartz, made the comment during a recent interview with the Business Report.
Unfortunately, as I said, this doesn't happen from one day to the next, but you have these people to be doing productive activity, productive jobs. So it's not simply just to employ them. And you have to learn how to live with the means you have. When you increase the debt, as the levels we have seen in Barbados, so that's not sustainable. The level of debt, the ratio of level of debt to GDP is close to 155%. So there is kind of an understanding that once you surpass the 60% level of debt to GDP, you are starting having problems.
And he adds that the need to continuously reduce the level of debt going forward is therefore important.
Unfortunately, there is really no alternative. So once you start doing the right thing for a consistent period of time, hopefully things will turn around. And the fact that you have an IMF program and the Caribbean Development Bank is supporting the country, as well as the IDB, so I'm part of the IDB, so that reflects the confidence that these international organizations have in the economic policy program that has been implemented.
Well, Shift, the global blockchain-based network that facilitates the secured sharing of attested and compliant data, has announced the signing of a letter of understanding with Barbados-based fintech company BIT Incorporated. As part of this partnership, BIT will become an active ecosystem participant, utilizing the Shift network for data transaction needs across Caribbean territories. The two leading companies will leverage their respective strengths in a mandate of strengthening corresponding bank connectivity while reducing costs associated with KYC and AML compliance. The collaboration is being seen as particularly relevant in Barbados with the deployment of M-Money, where institutions are seeking to leverage the extensive KYC verification functions of money in combination with Shift's secure KYC warehousing network. And time now to take a look at how stocks traded on selected exchanges across our region.
First up, Jamaica, where Wasingo Group Limited ordinary shares was the volume leader with 2,609,218 units at $10.50 each. They were followed by Stanley Motor Limited ordinary shares and Victoria Mutual Investments Limited ordinary shares. Over in Trinidad and Tobago, First Caribbean International Bank Limited was the volume leader with 99,014 shares changing hands for a value of $797,062.70. And they were followed by Sagicor Financial Corporation Limited and NCB Financial Group Limited. And in Barbados, First Caribbean International Bank was the volume leader, trading 76,339 shares at $2.86 each. And they were followed by Sagicor Financial Corporation Limited and JMMB Group Limited.
And in international business, Nigeria has been trying to grab a larger share of the traffic in West African waters. But despite some improvements, its ports are still considered some of the worst in the world because of delays, corruption, and a lack of infrastructure. And that means it's losing about $2.8 billion every year to its competitors.